All right, ladies, I thought I'd give you a little primer on 3 things that a husband really needs from his wife in terms of communication. Here are the 3 things, and there's probably more than 3, but I know these 3 for sure. I've heard them from my husband who leads a men's ministry, but I've also heard them from countless other experts on marriage and on men in particular. So here they are. First of all, he needs you to communicate directly. Like, just say what you want, say what you're thinking, don't hint, just come out and say it. If you have a problem with something, instead of just kind of being cold as ice, just say it. Just be direct. Another point, another thing that men really value in communication is keeping it simple. Instead of this long explanation or every detail of something that happened or whatever, just keep it simple, like few words. I know this is hard for women to do, but men are not as big a fan of words as women. You know, Ecclesiastes 5:3 says, "Many words mark the speech of a fool." Let's not be a fool. Keep your words few. I mean, say what you need, say what you want, express yourself with just a few words. You don't have to give an elaborate story. And the third point, and perhaps the biggest, is to be respectful in your communication. And let me unpack 2 different elements of that. And first of all, being respectful is a command that God gives to wives regarding their husbands. Ephesians 5:33, the wife must respect her husband. So this is a biblical command. But let me unpack 2 components of this regarding communication. First of all, no eye rolling when your husband's trying to communicate with you and trying to express something. No correcting him, no interrupting him. Let him finish his thoughts. This is hard for me to do, I must admit, because I'm like, come on, let's move it along here. Let me complete your sentence for you. Yeah, that's not really very respectful. What about letting your husband finish his sentences? What about you not critiquing what he just had to say and correcting him and acting like you know better, so you're just going to correct him? Really disrespectful to a man. But the other component of being respectful is very simple, yet sometimes hard to do, and that is waiting until he is refreshed enough to hear what you have to say. In other words, it's disrespectful for the minute the man walks in the door for you to just pummel him with what's been happening with the kids and you know, his mother called and this is going on, and most men need to really like decompress when they come home from work before their wife hits him with a ton of words. It's not respectful to act like, hey, you know, his concerns, his needs, no big deal because it's all about me right now and I need to talk to you. How about if we be respectful, give him a little bit of breathing room, a little bit of time to just decompress, and then approach him with few words and being very direct in your communication. I bet you'll find out it works marvelously.